Oh, hey, sorry, just doing some reading. So, today, for the coffee tasting, I wanted to try Pike Place. This is the coffee that every barista loves to hate and hates to love. So, before I get to tasting, however, I wanted to read you a excerpt from the Book of Howard. See? Book of Howard. Now, this passage comes to us from Book 3, the Book of Pain, and Chapter 17, Whirlwind. So if you have the book, and if you are a true barista, you will have the book. Follow along with me on page 142. Verse 1. On a bitterly cold morning, under a bright blue Manhattan sky, a perfect day for a hot cup of coffee, Starbucks officially launched its new everyday brew, Pike Place Roast. Got it right here, baby. The huge national campaign was billed as the nation's largest coast-to-coast coffee tasting. All around us, smiling baristas pushed coffee carts and offered passersby steaming samples of coffees. In another brilliant attention to detail, our coffee cup's green siren logo had been replaced with Starbucks' original, all brown, slightly sexier one. The Pike Place Roast launch was by far the largest, loudest marketing event Starbucks had ever executed. Because the company never budgeted much money for national advertising, we paid for it by scrapping together funds earmarked for sporadic marketing activities around the country. And we still had a shoestring budget compared to what the other national retailers typically spend. I'm looking at you, Duncan, and so is Howard. He's looking right at you. To finish off on page 144, verse 2. Good news. Customers liked Pike Place taste and were pleased when they learned it would be served consistently. And that's true, it is our everyday brew to this day. Now, here's the part that I really like. Brewed coffee sales were brisk that day, and Starbucks dominated the media. The newspaper and TV coverage alone were worth millions in advertising. And you know why? Because that's what Starbucks does. Domination and brewed coffee, baby. Let's go. Can I get 2 claps and a Ric Flair? So that's why I have decided to try Pike's Place today, and I'll let Howard tell you why it's going to be good. Pike's Place is the best coffee we have, and I'm sure Zach will give it a 10 out of 10 because his drop depends on it. So, if I'm being honest with you guys, it's about take 25 or so, because I've been out of the game for so long. So I've already poured the coffee in this cup multiple times. So today, what we are comparing is French pressed Pike Place to a Pike Place that you would get in our Starbucks store. So, the French press. It's a good coffee. Now, a store Pike Place. These 2 coffees are pretty good, boy howdy, let me tell ya. The tasting notes say smooth and balanced, and that's exactly what it is. I'm not done yet. We gotta try it with food. So this one goes good with coffee cake and a chocolate croissant. How do I show this? Let's that way. I'm supposed to heat these up, and my oven is broke, so, but hey, who needs an oven when you got a Dutch oven, am I right? Yeah, we're just gonna sit on that. And that'll heat up to a nice 250 degrees Fahrenheit or something like that. So we'll try it with the coffee cake, because this one tastes really good cold anyways. You know, if you got a little kid coming in with you, give them a coffee cake, because these things are solid. I shouldn't talk with my mouth full. Now then, trying it with the coffee cake. I don't want to say it gets better, but it doesn't get worse, so it's still really good. With that, I'll try it with the store one. Oh, and by the way, these taste pretty much identical, except for maybe with the French press one, it has more of the oils, because with the paper filter, it tends to suck up some of the oils from the coffee. So you're getting maybe a hint more flavor, but overall, this is a very balanced coffee, so you're not missing out on much. This will do you just fine if you don't have a French press. All right, let's go ahead and take that croissant out of the oven and try our coffee with that. Yeah, I warmed it up pretty nicely. That thing is flat, look at that. All right, well, let's just get into it. With Pike. Oh yeah, it's the weirdest thing. I don't even know how to explain what goes on. It's like the food showers your taste buds with happiness. It's like it sets up a birthday party, and then the coffee is like a clown, and it's part of the birthday party. That's a weird way to explain it, but boy howdy, it's good all around. Howard, really outdid yourself. You made a great coffee. I really enjoy it. Let's try our review about the Pike Place Roast. Okie dokie, here's my final deliberation on Pike Place. So back in '08, Howard traveled to the future to speak with the coffee oracle atop Mount Mocha. Armed with nothing but a flashlight and his favorite coffee cup, Howard began the treacherous 3-day ascent. On the second day, he found the bodies of people from Folgers and Dunkin' Donuts. They had tried to make the similar ascent, but they didn't make it. Weary, yet determined, Howard pressed on to get the best cup of coffee. Finally, At the end of the third day, under the light of a full moon, Howard had reached the top. There he saw the Oracle. It was none other than the Statue of Liberty. You see, she was brought to life in the year 2087 to help fight the aliens that were summoned by North Korea. After she helped win the war, she left to her home planet to live a quiet, peaceful life. When she saw Howard, she didn't waste any time when he got there. She grabbed her Liberty torch and shined it in his face. "See the light, Howard," she summoned. The blinding light burned his retinas, but it was a good burn, and he saw the light. He now knew how to make Pike Place. When Howard returned to 2008, he made Pike Place. Basically, what I'm getting at is if you drink Folgers and you want something better, drink Pike Place, because Pike Place, it is a very smooth and balanced coffee. It's not going to wow you with any particular flavor notes like fruity or nutty or anything. It's just good coffee, you know, and it's a blue collar coffee. Now what that means, that's up to you. I don't know. This sounds good. It's, well, actually, no, you know, it is a blue-collar coffee. It's a good cup of joe, you know? It's something that you could drink every day if you want something a little better, you know? Like if you had an old pickup truck and then now you buy, like, a brand new lifted Ford F-250, it's better. You know, it's still a truck, but it's a better truck. That's what Pike Place is. So, I give it a 10 out of 10. And yeah, that is my Pike Place review. Tune in next week because I got cognac. And another brilliant attention to detail, our coffee cup's green silent side. In another brilliant attention to detail, oh my god. Go. The Pike Place roast lunch was by far the The Pike Place roast lunch was by far the loudest marketing event Starbucks had ever executed. The Pike Place. Whoa! Let me redo that. That's not very good.